All right, today let's talk about capturing a favorite story in a book. Let's talk for just a minute about a favorite story that you have, a story of your life, your child's life, your parents' life, maybe a story about grandma. Maybe you can't think of a story. Think of an event, something that's happened. It can even be something that seems mundane, like a kitchen remodel where you recorded the process start to finish, or a garden that you've created, or a garden through the seasons, or maybe you are a baker and you make beautiful cakes and cupcakes and you decorate them and you take pictures of them and you want you can display a place to display them and share what you've done. What is it about you and your life that you could put into a book? I made a book. I've made a lot of photo books, but one of my favorites is called A Few of My Favorite Things. This is the story of my children. That would be way too vague to try to write a story about 6 children. So I focused on events surrounding either their pregnancy or birth or those first months with them, the first impressions I might have had, special moments unique to each child. And I wrote this out in essay form and proofread it, and then I just dropped that into my book, with a running text, and then I could just drop photos in after that. And I gave this book to my children for Christmas. I know they were just thrilled. I don't know if they've even read it yet. It's been a few years, but someday they'll appreciate it. I simply captured the stories, an idea of the kind of stories. For my 4th child, my husband had flown to San Francisco that morning. We were living in Portland, Oregon, and he flew down there on business, and I went into labor. The teenage neighbor girl drove me to the hospital, and he could have been in a Hollywood movie. He was in the taxi cab asking, about my contractions, and the cab driver's like, oh no, and do the, crazy drive through San Francisco to get him back to the airport, and he made it to Portland in time for the birth. So that's kind of a fun story. Some of them are the more serious, those special quiet moments with your new baby that you have. I included those pictures that, when you're young, you think, why would any woman allow her picture to be taken right after she's had a baby? And then you find out it doesn't matter. And picture with each of the siblings holding the new baby. This to me is a treasure. One, because it's about my favorite people. And it took all those memories in my head that I was trying to keep straight. Who did this? What was special about that? I put it in a book. I haven't had to try to keep track of all of those things in my head anymore. And it's written down for posterity. I love it. Now, if you don't have photos of whatever it is you want to tell, remember that the internet is full of images. Look for non-copyright images and drop them in. Maybe a place that you were on vacation, or the area, where you built your house, or whatever it is your story is. You can find images even if you don't have your own. So remember, you are creating family history every day of your life, and it's going to be interesting to someone. So capture it, write it down, put it in a book, make it a treasure, and share it with your family.